Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do a detailed review of the Lenovo Yoga Slim 7i Carbon. So as the name indicates, this is the carbon variant which is made of carbon fiber, and this has really great hardware. It's an extremely thin chassis, just 970 grams, that's less than a kilogram in weight, and it has really good hardware. The Intel Core i7-1165G7 processor with 16 gigs of RAM, 1 TB hard disk, a QHD resolution display. It's a 16:10 aspect ratio, and you get a 50 watt-hour battery and a pretty good performance altogether. And this is the carbon variant. So let's see how this device performs. So this laptop is priced 1,19,970 rupees. So how good it is for this premium price segment it is being offered. So that's what we're going to talk about in this detailed review. So before getting started, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. So let's first talk about the design and build quality. Now this has got to be the standout aspect about this Lenovo Yoga Slim 7i Carbon. It's an extremely thin chassis and lightweight device, and you can see that it is very compact in dimensions as well. It's just 13.3 inches in screen size, and it's an extremely lightweight laptop, just 970 grams, and you can see that it is very slim as well. Now this unlike other traditional laptops where you get the black or the gray variant, now you get a completely white finished variant. You get the Lenovo Yoga branding here. Now this one company calls that the Moonlight white color, and you can see that it's very slim and sleek looking laptop, and you can actually open the laptop with just one hand. You can see that you can just open it with one hand, so that's another good thing. And it is really good in terms of material quality, and as the name indicates, it's made of carbon fiber. Now we all know that carbon fiber is an extremely expensive or kind of premium material, and it also reduces the weight as well as it increases the durability. So carbon fiber has been used extensively on this laptop, and hence the name carbon. And you can actually see that carbon edition is mentioned here at the bottom. Now apart from that, the palm rest and other areas are made of magnesium alloy. The good thing about this is that it reduces the weight and increases the strength of the laptop, and it has been made pretty good in terms of strength as well. And it also comes with the military certifications. That means military grading is included, so even if the laptop falls down or it goes into an extreme dust condition, it won't have any sort of impact because its military certifications are there. So in terms of design and build quality, it's a really good premium laptop. You can see that the display bezels are also minimal. You can see that the camera and IR areas are on the top. The bottom bezels are also minimalistic, and you can see that it's a very compact dimensions. The trackpad, the keyboard, the Lenovo branding, everything packed together in a very good format. And you also get this 180-degree hinges, which gives it a good feel altogether. So that's the laptop. So overall, in terms of design and build quality, it's a stellar laptop. Great material quality being used, and exceptional build quality as well. So that's the design and build quality. Now talking about the display. Now for any premium laptop, one of the good things is to have a good display. Now this is a QHD panel. That means the resolution is a bit more bumped up from 1080p resolution. This is 2560 by 1600 resolution. Now the good thing about this laptop is that this is a 16:10 aspect ratio, unlike the 16:9 aspect ratio you generally see on a few of the other laptops. Now you get a Quad HD resolution display, since the display colors are really good, the sharpness levels are really great, and you also get 300 nits of brightness, which means the brightness levels are really bright and adequate, as well as you can use it in even in sunlight. You don't see any sort of issues here. And apart from that, this is Dolby Vision and HDR certified display, and overall the display quality is really good, even if it is for watching movies or daily work. This is a brilliant display. QHD panel with 16:10 aspect ratio. It works really great. So that's the display quality, and you also get the TUV Rhineland certification. So all those kind of strain issues are sorted out with this display. So that's the display quality of the Lenovo Yoga Slim 7i Carbon. Now moving on to the keyboard. Now this is not a regular keyboard because it's a 13.3 inch screen size. So you get a pretty compact keyboard, but it is a well equipped keyboard in terms of all the keys included. You don't get a completely full-fledged number pad because 13.3 inches laptops seldom have that, but it's a really good keyboard, and the trackpad is also kind of good size, and you also get all the gestures included. The Windows gestures are included. Now you get 3-level backlighting on this keyboard. This is a white keyboard, and the backlighting is also kind of white. So in good lighting, the backlight keyboard doesn't make much sense, but if you are in a darker condition, definitely the backlight keyboard helps. And the keyboard typing experience is really good. The key travel is good, and the overall feedback you get from the keys is really good. So we don't have any sort of issues with this keyboard. It's a full-fledged keyboard and works pretty well. And since it's a slightly smaller keyboard, if you are used to larger keyboard, you might get a bit of difficulty in getting accustomed to this, but if you are already used a 13-inch laptop, then you won't be having any sort of issues. And the trackpad experience is again really good, so we don't have any sort of complaints with the keyboard or the trackpad. So overall, it's a great experience with this laptop. Now talking about the ports and connectivity. Now most of the ultra portable laptops have limited ports because of the size it is being offered. Now here also you don't get a USB Type A port. That's kind of acceptable with most of the ultra portable laptops. On the left side you get two Type-C port. One is a USB Type 3.2 Gen 2 port, and the other one is Thunderbolt 4 port. And on the right side you also get another Thunderbolt 4 supported USB Type-C port. You also get the 3.5mm audio jack, and the power button is included. So power button has an LED indicator as well. So there are no USB Type A port, but two Thunderbolt 4 port and one USB Type C 3.2 Gen 2 port is included. So that's the ports and connectivity. Now you don't get a fingerprint scanner, but you get an IR camera which unlocks the device really good. It's really fast unlocking, and you also get a 720p camera. This camera is kind of decent enough for video calls, not of a great quality. We'll just show you a sample taken with this camera, but it's not of great quality, but it's kind of acceptable for video calls, and it does serve the basic purpose of video calls. And the Windows Hello unlock works really well. So that's the camera and the other aspect about this device. So this is the video recording taken using the 720p camera on the Lenovo Yoga 7i Slim Carbon variant. So this can record videos in 720p resolution at 30 fps, and you can see how good the quality is. So we feel this is kind of decent experience for video calls and for attending meetings. Now talking about the sound quality. Now you get the audio tuned by Harman Kardon, and the sound output is kind of okay, I would say. It's not a very loud sound. It's definitely acceptable because it's a very compact form factor. So the sound, or rather the speakers, are not very large. So as a result, the sound output is definitely good, but it's not a very loud speaker. But for movie watching, I felt that this is kind of decent experience altogether. So that's the sound quality. Now talking about the performance. Now this laptop is powered by the Intel Core i7-1165 G7 chip, and this is coupled with 16 gigabyte RAM. This is a soldered RAM. So obviously in ultra portable laptops you don't get an option to upgrade the RAM, but you do get a 16 gigabyte RAM. It's an LPDDR4X RAM, and you get 1 TB of SSDs included. So that's well equipped, and this comes in just one variant, Core i7 16 gigs and 1 TB hard disk. So that's pretty good because you don't have the confusion of whether you have to take a lower variant or a higher variant, because it just comes in one variant alone. Now apart from that, the performance is pretty good. Now this does not have a dedicated GPU. It supports the Intel Evo platform, and it has the Intel Iris Xe graphics. So it's not a dedicated graphic card. It's the graphic card which comes with from Intel, but it's again a quite decent performance altogether in terms of day-to-day experience. Even if it is word editing, email browsing, all those things, it did a really good job. We went up a bit ahead with editing videos. It still did a pretty good job with editing videos, although it may not be able to support heavy 4K editing and all, but it still is a good laptop in terms of overall experience. Now gaming is not a strength of this device. Obviously this does not have a dedicated GPU, so gamers probably may not be the best option in this price segment, because you get gaming laptops with dedicated built graphic card at this price segment. So this is definitely not a device for gamers, but you can do casual gaming. So overall, in terms of performance, we felt that this is really good. The Core i7 and overall experience was good. Here are some benchmark scores taken with this laptop. So you can check out this Geekbench score and also the read-write speed of this laptop. Now this laptop comes with a 50 watt hour battery and you get a 65 watt type C charging. Now the type C charging is pretty good because you can use any charger which supports type C charging on this, so that's another good thing. Now we have a 65 watt charger which is again a fast charger. Now battery life, the company claims around 12 to 13 hours for battery life, which is very well actually, but then in real time we can get around like 8 to 9 hours, which isn't bad actually. 9 hours of battery performance is pretty good for a laptop at this price segment. So again, battery life is really good. So that's the overall performance and battery aspect about this laptop. So let's just see how good this laptop is for the price segment. So price at 1,19,990, you might get it slightly lower pricing on Amazon. We'll share the link in the description of this video. This laptop performs really good because there aren't any major issues we felt with this laptop, because these laptops are for business users or people with higher portability needed. So these are not for gamers nor for content creators, but for business users. You wonder extremely portable laptops, and for that this works really well. Excellent design and build quality, great display, good overall experience, good performance, and again battery life is really good. So on a whole, this laptops works really well, and you don't have to compromise on anything in this price segment for an ultra portable laptops. So it ticks all the right boxes and we don't see any sort of issues here. Now overall, we feel the lack of type A port could be an issue, but again not a major concern, because a lot of laptops at this price segment, the ultra portables, do not come with USB type A port. Other than that, we felt this is really good experience overall on the Lenovo Yoga Slim 7i Carbon. So that is a detailed review of the Lenovo Yoga 7i Carbon. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.